Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my full coverage foundation routine because someone requested it, and I'm sorry for the lack of makeup and the huge amount of dark circles. The one thing women hate the most. Yes, you know, it's scary. I've just been kind of stressed with school and stuff lately, but yeah. And once again, I'm in my night clothes, so I'm sorry, but it's around 5:30 here now, but around this time I tend to get my night clothes anyway because I have nowhere to go, so why not just chill in your jammies. Okay, I was just going to do a basic foundation routine, then I thought I'd just do my full coverage foundation routine because I don't wear my foundation a lot anyway. If anything, I just wear powder on most days, which I don't even do now as well. But yeah, I thought I'd do that. So first things first, I'll just clip my hair out the way to get all that hair out of the guck so it doesn't get all messed up. Any tiny clip here. So my hair doesn't get in, so I just have to clip it to the side here. The cute red clip. Okay, so, and craps. I forgot something. I should be right back. A little water squirty thing is quite important in my routine. Okay, first things first. If I'm going to be wearing my foundation for a long period of time, or if it's kind of like a hot sweaty day, I'd wear my primer, which is the Gosh Velvet Touch foundation primer, and it's like a silicone based one, I think. Yeah, it's a silicone based one, or is it? I don't know. I've heard that, especially if for lasting a long time, or like for instance prom parties, a long day, silicone based ones are the best ones, but I'm not definitely which one this is. Okay, anyway, I think it's a cream one, but oh well. I just get my two fingers, do like that size of pump. I'm sorry if you can hear noise in the background. My dad's kind of like drilling out in the garden here, so yeah. Then I just rub them. I do it like that, as you can see, and then I just place it like that, and mainly in the T-zone because that's where I get oily, so I need it more there. And if you want, you can put it into your neck too, but yeah. Okay, that's done now. So now, as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but I've got redness on my nose here. I've got redness here and a few spots and scars, and I've got some scars on my neck here. I'm not sure if you can see them though, but yeah, I've been getting some really bad acne on my neck around here. So yeah, this foundation routine, well, I don't know if it'll work for anyone else, but for me this helps calm down the redness and conceal the blemishes and the scars that I've got, because I don't tend to get much blemishes anymore because of my medication and stuff, but I do tend to get I have got scarring a lot. Yeah. So to apply foundation, I like to use a sponge. This one's slightly dirty because I haven't washed it, but it's fine. I'll wash it today or something anyway. And when using a sponge, it's best to have it damp because a sponge absorbs a lot of foundation, which means, well, it absorbs a lot, just in general, it absorbs a lot of stuff. So when applying your foundation, it will absorb a lot of foundation, which means you'll be wasting it. And so if you have it damp, it doesn't absorb as much, which is still good because you won't be wasting. So I just squirt it with my little thing, just slightly damp and stuff. Making sure it's just damp. I'm just making sure it's damp on the edge, like the cornery bit here, because I like this triangle type thing here. Let's do a tiny bit more. Okay, I think that's damp enough for me. Let's put my bottle there. And I like to use foundation is this, oh yeah, the Avon Ideal Flawless Invisible Coverage Foundation, which has got SPF 50 and it's in Soft Honey. It's this one. It's actually really good for oily skin tones. Yeah, okay. I just do one pump, as you can see there, and a teensy bit more like 1.5, I guess. Yeah. Sometimes it's not needed to do 1.5, sometimes just one's enough, but for the purpose of this video I'll just see what happens and works. Okay, and then I just start in the middle of my face first. I start with dabbing motions, as you can see, and work out to the sides of my face. So I start at like my nose and work my way out. I can't remember who I learnt this from. I think it was Bub's Beauty, and I had to put foundation on my eyes as well. I mean, if I'm not wearing foundation, it's not a big deal anyway. But if I'm not wearing eyeshadow, it's not a big deal. But if I am, I just do this anyway, just to conceal any like veins that are showing through and stuff. Now for my forehead tends to need more coverage. Basically, I just use dabbing motions like this, and I try to get right to the hairline because then make it look more natural because it blended in properly. Like so. And make sure you get into the jawline. And then the last bit of foundation, I've still got a bit left over, so I'll just use it for my neck. You should always put foundation down into your neck so it matches evenly. So like you haven't got like one colour of your face and then a different colour on your neck. Because that doesn't look good in photos. Well, mainly flash photography, but yeah. And my foundation has SPF 15 in it, which is good. But they tend to say that for flash photography it's not good because it gives a white cast on your face. And I have noticed that with a lot of people in like photos and stuff, like with my own cousins and stuff like that. But with this foundation, and when I take photos, I don't tend to see that. So, I don't know. But do be aware of that. And sometimes I just go over my lips to fade my natural colour if I'm wearing lipstick that day. And my camera just went off as usual, but I've just finished blending it, I guess. I feel the key is blending, because especially if you've got an even skin tone, if you've got bumps and like from acne and stuff, it's very important to blend it out. And be careful to not cake it on, because nobody wants cake on your face. Well, unless you eat it, but no. This foundation doesn't tend to cake anyway, so... And this is actually a lot of foundation for me to wear, because on a day-to-day basis this wouldn't be what I wear. I've just got extra foundation on my hand, but oh well. So the second step would now be concealer. And as you all know, I don't do concealer anymore, but I do now. And it's the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer in medium. So yeah, obviously first place is the under eye circles, which the foundation has done a pretty good job of covering, but I will do it still anyway because it's slightly lighter. It's like one shade lighter than my skin tone, so it brightens up the area as well. So I do an upside down triangle upstairs. Got a few spots here. Okay, and then I use my ring finger there. Looks like I'm swearing, but I'm not, sorry. And I just You can use a concealer brush as well, but I like to use my finger for this because the product like melts and warms up and stuff, and it's easy to blend them. Double checking if it's good, and we're all good. And the last bit to finish it off is powder, obviously, to set the foundation, because there's a possibility that it will melt off during the day. So, one second, just close the concealer. Obviously use any powder you want to use, it's no big deal, it's a powder. What did I used to use before? It was an Avon powder from the range Colour Trend, I think. But yeah, I'm using the MAC one in NW42. And I've got my face brush. This is the Revlon 38 brush. I have like a whole brush set. Yeah. And I just tap it in, and I've got a bit on my brush, and I made it do the T-zone, so I just do that. You don't want too much on because then it may look cakey. Doing a tiny bit more. And I think that is it. I should think so anyway. Then I'd probably just finish off the rest of my face, like blusher, eye makeup and all that. But obviously I'm not going anywhere, so there's no need for me to do so. And so I would just go through my hair, obviously. And once I put my fringe down, it doesn't look too bad because my forehead tends to be kind of different with the foundation. But yeah, that is the foundation routine. I hope this helps people who've got like acne scars like me, I guess. I mean, I haven't got as much on my face compared to other people like I Love Makeup 92, Liz. People like her who have a lot of acne and acne scars, because mine's more on my back. So yeah, you don't see it much on my face, plus the medication has helped it a lot. And of course this wonderful green tea. Green tea really helps, I'm not kidding. I've only just started having it this week, but I can see differences already. So yeah, that is all for my foundation routine. I hope it helps anyone. And the person who requested it, I hope it helps you. And it was nice talking to you guys, so bye.